Hi everyone! Welcome to our Kev Joce channel, a channel where we are who we are. I am Joce and today I'll be talking about my weekends. The way that I spend weekends now have drastically changed since the beginning of 2020 because obviously we have to stay home a lot these days, but I'll be sharing with you how I used to spend my weekends and how 2020 has changed that. So in the past, weekends for me was a time to catch up with my friends. I loved going to cafes, going out to eat at restaurants. I loved going for a walk. I loved shopping, watching a movie with a friend, and just spend the whole day outside. I was never a homebody. I loved being outside, especially on weekends, and I would just never be at home. So if I'm not hanging out with a friend, I loved spending quality time with myself, and I spent time on my own. Well, the way that I like to spend time on my own is I like to go out to cafes, as Kev knows this very well. I love to just sit in a cafe with a coffee, enjoy my book, and do some studying. And just, I really like the overall ambience of a cafe. And, sometimes during the weekdays, I would save a cafe that I see on Instagram that I really want to go to. I would save that and so that I could visit it when the weekend comes. And that is also a way for me to explore new areas of the city that I haven't been to. And yeah, just have some quiet me time because I work with children. I'm around a lot of people at work and I use my voice a lot at work. So when I'm not working, I love to just keep my mouth shut. And basically, the weekends for me was a chance for me to not say anything. Sometimes I would just spend the whole weekend not talking to anyone because I just really needed to rest my throat. Um, so yeah, that is how I used to recharge before a new week begins. But let's talk about these days. Um, Now it's a little different being at home all the time, every single day. I actually had a really hard time um, at the beginning of this year when quarantine first started. As I mentioned before, I love being outdoors. So being at home every single day, all of a sudden, uh, really, it was really hard for me. And I went a little bit crazy. I used to, at the beginning, I used to record like how many days I've been at home. And then when it got to over 100 days, I was like, wait, why am I even doing this? It seemed like it was never going to end. And, but eventually and surprisingly, I got used to it. And, it is safer to stay at home. Um, and we're also very blessed with technology that we're able to catch up with our friends through FaceTime, a phone call, texting, and I am just grateful to even have a roof over my head and to be close to family. Um, so yeah, quarantine has definitely changed a lot of things, but good things have also definitely come out of quarantine. Um, I have been doing a lot of old and new hobbies these days, actually for the past few months, and I have been getting back into drawing, making art. I've also been playing a lot of guitar and playing piano, and also we created Kev Joce during quarantine. So without quarantine, there would not be Kev Joce. So yeah, I guess doing all these new and old hobbies has made me think that, in future weekends when we're all out of this quarantine and when we can have our normal weekends back and be outside again, um, I would want to incorporate more hobbies during my weekends because, when you're at a 9 to 5 job like I am, it's really hard to have that work-life balance. And I realized that I miss doing all those hobbies that I've been picking up during quarantine. So, yeah, I would love to play more guitar. I would love to keep on creating more videos, maybe even have a second channel. And um, I also, those um, wine and painting classes, I have been wanting to go to those for the longest time. And since I've been drawing a lot more these days, I really want to go to one as soon as everything goes back to normal. I think it would just be a great thing to do with a friend, have some wine and do some painting. I'm not good at it, but from other people, I've heard that it's really therapeutic, and I would just love to experience that. But also, one thing that I'm not very proud of is that I've been spending a lot of time on my phone and my laptop these days, um, with watching Netflix, watching YouTube videos, and it just made me, I just feel like I'm not in the present moment. And so in future weekends, I want to incorporate a 24-hour no social media day for one day a week. So I am thinking of doing it on Friday evenings and till Saturday evenings because it's the beginning of the weekend and I just want to practice being in the present moment more when we can hang out with our friends again. I think it would just be a very good habit to have every single week where, on Friday nights when I'm out having fun with friends, I can just, put away my phone and not worry about notifications and Instagramming every single moment and just, have a good time with friends because I think the best gift that you can give to friends is being present with them. And I think 2020 has definitely made us, uh, you know, value those times when we can actually meet our friends in person. So that is it for what I do on my weekends and what I would like to do on my weekends in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Kev and Joce.